I love the fact that this entire show was opened tonight by a man spending 5 minutes talking about his penis. Really, he was talking about porn, but his penis came up an awful lot. And I've been thinking about porn lately because I'm a comedian and we talk about porn and we talk about our penis. And you know, you're always going online and you're trying to search for interesting angles, things that might not have been done to death. And what I found was, you know, probably the worst technological advancement known to man. Okay, they're actually bringing porn back to the big screen, folks. They're bringing porn back to theaters and full-size screens with all the modern gadgetry, because the one thing we all really need to do is listen to some hussy fake an orgasm in Dolby 3.5 with THX, right? I mean, that's just awesome. But it's even better because it's 3D porn. It is 3D porn. I want to go to a movie theater and I want to feel like I need a fucking raincoat during a squirting scene. That's great. I want to be ducking Dirk Diggler's giant throbbing erection every time he fucking thrusts forward, and watching my girlfriend jump up and down and bat at it like a cat with a fucking ball of string. That just makes me feel like a man, really. I mean, you see some guy who's like 7 inches larger than me in real life. Now let's put it on a big screen and make it 3D so there's a 30-foot long throbbing hard-on right over my fucking head for 2 hours. Yes! We haven't cured cancer. We haven't cured AIDS. We haven't cured pregnancy. But we sure as fuck have 3D porn. Oh. Life is complete. You know, I'm an interesting generation because I'm the tail end of Generation X. My generation is filled with fucking rage. Do you know why? We're filled with rage because we have nothing legitimate to rage about. That's why. We have no cool stories, man. I listen to my father and my grandfather, and they're doing the... When I was a kid, I had to walk to school in a fucking blizzard uphill both ways, and if I wanted furniture, I had to chop down a tree with a goddamn axe and carve it. And by the time we got there, we only had the desk for half the workday because it was 55 below zero. We had to burn that motherfucker unless we wanted to freeze to death. I skinned a raccoon on the way home so we'd have dinner. I don't have stories like that, man. I can't even make up stories like that. My generation's lame. I'm like, yeah, when I was a kid, I had to pack a box lunch and drive to high school in a Honda Civic. And it was used. There's just nothing cool about that, man. I have nothing cool to rage about. My dad's like, my parents were dead when I was 6 years old. I was raised in a Catholic orphanage and molested by a priest and beaten by a nun and forced to work in a tobacco fields digging rocks out of the ground just to get my supper. And I'm sitting there going, I was raised in a loving family in a suburb with a great wardrobe, and I was forced to wash dishes at 13 years old just to get my Nikes. What the fuck? Give me something to be angry about, man. Where's my screwed up childhood? I'm a comedian and nobody even molested me. I mean, I never had to point to the teddy bear and say, he touched me there, officer. I shouldn't even be up here, I'm not qualified. I had to go out and ruin my own fucking life with cocaine, LSD, and alcohol just so I would have something to joke about. And it's like, wow, that sucks. Where's my rage? I mean, come on. At least he's got that fucking hat to be angry about.
Which one?
Oh, well, either one. I was talking about the Black Waldo clone in the front, but you look like a gay cab driver, so you've got a little bit of rage, too. Either way, somebody was talking about an iPhone app earlier. I think it was Jake. They've got a great iPhone app out, man. I was out in Conyers, Georgia, and there was this big old Larry the Cable Guy, a redneck-looking motherfucker, comes up to me with his brand new iPhone. He was just so proud of it. He goes, yeah, man, I got the iPhone 4S. It's got Siri. I was like, what the hell is Siri, man? I'm sorry, my phone rode the short bus. I'm not aware of it. He goes, Siri's really cool, man. You can say anything to Siri or ask it any question, it'll give you an answer. I was like, okay. So he goes, here, man, try it. So I said, I'm drunk. And Siri says, there are 6 cab companies within 5 miles of your current location. So okay, that worked. My car just broke down. There are 7 record companies within 3 miles of your location. I was like, okay, let's throw it a curveball, dude. Am I gay? You are 10 miles away from gay. It turns out there's a gay Georgia. It's right next to Congress. I was like, okay, that didn't work out so well. So I looked at it and said, let's try this again. I have syphilis. This sexually transmitted disease, it's awfully close to gay. It's like, wow, there's a joke there. I don't even have to write it. But, you know, the iPhone's kind of funny because, you know, they explode. A lot of people don't know that, but it's been a reoccurring problem, and I just read an article about an iPhone that blew up on an Australian airliner, and it turns out that this is an ongoing problem, but it has not happened enough, and enough people haven't gotten seriously injured where they're actually going to fix it, because that would make sense. But I'm thinking they shouldn't fix it at all. They should just make it like an advertising campaign, you know, like iPhone 4S, it's the bomb. Either way, it's just, if they had to fix it, right? If they really had to fix this problem, you know, you could see a bunch of people running around the iPhone factory going, oh shit, man, the phones are blowing up, the phones are blowing up, we're going to have to fix this shit right now or we might lose our jobs. And somebody goes, didn't that happen a couple months ago? Oh, too soon. Yeah, I think it's really a shame that Steve Jobs died before he could finish designing iGovernment, though. Because I heard it was going to have a much smoother operating system than the current PC model. You know, PC standing for political catastrophe, but that's besides the point. I got flashed. That means that was the end of that joke in my routine. Thank you! Shane, get your big pretty ass up here.
I like it when Shane